Call the Pasadena City Council meeting to order. That is better, isn't it? June the 20th, 2017. If we will all stand, please. Judge Les Rourke will give us, presiding judge will give us the invocation. Councilmember Carrie Bass will lead us in the pledges.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to observe that I was present at your first council meeting as mayor in 1981.
Yeah, good Lord.
Dare I say that we've grown old together. Pray with me, please. Almighty God, whose we are and whom we serve, we convene in this chamber tonight thankful for the blessings of freedom and the unalienable rights that are endowed by you alone. At this time of farewells and new beginnings, we are thankful for the privilege of self-governance that is celebrated anew with each meeting of this council. May your blessings be upon the city as the ultimate thanks to our departing mayor and council for a job well done. We ask that you continue to give our new council guidance, wisdom, and discernment, that their actions will only be in the best interest of those whom they've served. We thank you for the continued protection of our great land and understand that with great favor comes great responsibility. Give us, Lord, therefore, purpose that we may do your will first and foremost in our public and private endeavors. And at this time of new beginnings, let us join with the mayor and council and pledge to faithfully execute our duties as citizens. Let the memory of those who have fallen in the service of this great nation and city be ever fresh in our minds, that we may always honor their sacrifice. This prayer, our petition and thanksgiving, in your most holy name we submit. Amen.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Okay, council, I would entertain a motion to defer item 5 to item 20.
Motion.
This time. Motion by Councilmember Ybarra.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Bass, that the item 5 will be deferred to the end of the very end of the council meeting. What we're doing is letting the council members, this is where they usually speak. We're moving it to the end of the council meeting so they can speak there. Okay, gets down to citizens wishing to address the council. Jessica Rankle. Jessica. Oh, there you are. Thank you. If you'd please stand right over the trap door over there. I'm just kidding.
Hi. This is actually my first time coming into one of these meetings. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Jessica Rangel. I graduated from Pasadena High School, went on to San Jacinto College, and then went on to the University of Houston, and will be starting law school soon. I come to you here on behalf of the 69% of the Latin community that lives here in Pasadena. We have worked very diligently with the city of Houston to sue against the anti-sanctuary city bill, which is SB 4. And we found it interesting how Pasadena, leading with the 69% Latino community, has had a record of discrimination against the Latin community in general, whether it be undocumented or not, why we have not led on to join this lawsuit against SB 4. I understand that this is the last meeting, but I did want to address that as to why it has not been done yet, and what are the future plans in order to move forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Hernandez, is that correct? Hernandez? I'm not sure the spelling of this. Is it I-R-A-S-E-M-A?
That's right. It's Aracima.
Aracima, yes. Okay. Should have been a doctor.
Close. Almost did my MCATs past that. All right, so I'm here for the same reason, to address SB 4 before City Council. I wanted to get your take on whether you're going to sue SB 4 simply because it is a unconstitutional Senate bill. It goes against the Constitution. It's a felony to impose a law that is so discriminatory against the First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, and 14th Amendment. I do have copies here about the legal arguments against SB4 that I would like for all of you to read and look over and see if you would please. I'm asking as a taxpayer, as a citizen, as a resident of Pasadena, a part of the 69% that does live here that will be targeted because of what I look like. I just don't want this to continue. And I know that it's not enforced yet until September 1st, so we have some time to decide when the next administration does come in to sue SB4, to sue the Texas legislature, to sue the state of Texas because of this discriminatory bill.
Thank you.
All right.
How about Mary, B-A, something Y-A-S? Vargas, B-A-R-G-A-S?
VAR, that's correct. Yes, my name is Mary Vargas. Something similar to what this young lady just mentioned. Yes, we do have a big percentage of the Latin community here in the city. So I know stating that this is the end of this group here, and then we have a new beginning starting the next session. What I just noticed, and we can see right now, we do not have a lot of representative individuals, like Hispanic individuals, to be here to hear the council meeting, because sometimes they feel that, and it's true, and I think they don't understand the English language. So for having them living in the city and they pay their taxes, I think it's important to maybe in the future we can have some kind of like headphones or something, translators or something, so they can feel more welcoming coming to this council meetings. So just like to throw that on y'all to make sure, keep that in mind when you're doing the spending, to kind of consider that, and maybe that's something that maybe we can have that for the Hispanic community that doesn't speak very much English, but so they won't feel that they're out of place, that they're not being considered. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Gets down to the docketed city council hearing, item 7A, the 2016 City of Pasadena Water Quality Report. Let me open that hearing right now. And again, I'll repeat, it's the 2016 City of Pasadena Water Quality Report. Is there anyone here that would like to talk about that? Would like to comment on the city's water quality report? If you've read it. Anybody here would like to comment on that? Third and final time, is there anyone here would like to comment on our City of Pasadena's water quality report? There being nobody else, the hearing is closed. Gets down to the minutes of June the 6th.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Yubara.
Second.
Second by Councilmember. Okay. Is there any discussion on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. It's down to progress payments, 13A, B, C, D, E, my goodness, F and G.
So moved.
Motion by Councilmember Morrison.
Second.
I'm having a hard time hearing in here with everybody.
Second.
When this thing gets to working, it'll pop up on the screen here and we'll see. So that's motion by Councilmember Morrison, second by Councilmember Bass, was it?
Yes.
That progress payments be approved. Is there any discussion? I might say that A is 2017. Now, these are progress payments on the work going on. This is the 2017 annual sidewalk replacement program, 2016 Witter Street replacement program, South 225 water line phase 1 progress payment, Eagle Avenue water line replacement, again payment to the contractor, and then 2016 citywide sanitary sewer rehab program phase 1, and G is a Jasmine Street paving and drainage program. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Gets down to finance report, 2736.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Yubara,
Second.
second by Council. Okay. That was 2736. Yeah. That's by Ybarra and Lehman. Is there any discussion on the financial report?
Mayor,
Councilmember?
I'd like to abstain from anything in regards to Bass Meineke.
Yes, sir. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries. Personnel changes, 15.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember, I'm going to have to do something with this microphone. Morrison, second by
Second.
Councilmember Bass. The personnel change will be approved. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Gets down to Mayor's Report. Final reading, Madam Secretary, 2017-83, 84, 87, and 88.
Okay. Ordinance 2017-83, grant franchise to Prexar Inc. for 8-inch hydrogen pipeline. Ordinance 2017-84, grant franchise to Prexar Inc. for 6-inch petroleum products pipeline. Ordinance 2787, approving 2017 annual PHA plan beginning fiscal year October 2017, approving the housing administrative plan, reaffirming participation in the housing choice voucher program, designating responsible officials for execution of these plans, and redesignating the mayor as the authorized representative acting as executive director for the programs. And Ordinance 2017-88, amending ordinance number 2016-188, which authorized an agreement with Gulf Coast Waste Disposal Authority to accept cities' municipal waste to enhance biological activities of CGWDA's industrial waste.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Lehman,
Second.
second by Councilmember Wagner, that ordinances 2017-83, 84, 87, and 88 pass on second and final reading. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Gets down to first reading, Madam Secretary.
Ordinance 2017-90, terminating the contract authorized by Ordinance 2016-114 with Tri-Coastal for rehabilitation of a single-family home in 2209 Huntington Drive.
Motion by Councilmember Van Hout,
Second.
second by Councilmember Bass, that ordinance 2016-90 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2017-91, granting Harris County a temporary right-of-way entry and construction easement of the pedestrian bridge replacement at Little Vance Bayou.
So
Motion.
moved.
Motion by Councilmember Lehman, second by Councilmember Bass, was it?
Correct.
That ordinance 2017, -91 pass on first reading. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. We'll defer item C. Gets us down to resolutions. A.
Resolution 2017-55, donation of waters and soft drinks from Canteen valued at $1,368 for 2017, wheelchair wind-up for participants with adaptive needs.
Motion by Councilmember Van Hout. Second by Councilmember Morrison. That resolution 2017-55 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2017-56, adopt the 2016 water quality report for the city of Pasadena and Pasadena El Carey Estates public water systems.
So moved.
Moved by Councilmember Bass,
Second.
second by Councilmember Lehman, that resolution 2017-56 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2017-57, certifying the canvassing returns of the runoff election held in the city of Pasadena, Texas on June 10, 2017, to elect a mayor and the council member for District A for the city of Pasadena, Texas.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Bass,
Second.
second by Councilmember Ybarra, that ordinance resolution 2017-57 be adopted as it was read. Is
Mayor?
there any discussion?
Mayor,
Councilmember?
Councilmember.
Pat, if you'll.
Said you want to show
Arnaldo,
off your Spanish.
Why don't you read it, Arnaldo?
Go ahead, Pat.
La resolución certifica el
Is there speaker on?
escrutinio y los resultados de la elección de desempate celebrada en la ciudad de Pasadena, Texas, el 10 de junio de 2017, para elegir un alcalde y el concejal del Distrito A para la ciudad de Pasadena, Texas.
Is there any questions? That's all we have to do is read that. Now we'll vote on, I guess, the original. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, council, it's down to council members. Councilmember, well, mine's not marked. Who's up?
Yes.
Bass?
Flip a coin.
Well, let's start with District A. Councilmember Yubara.
Let me try out these new microphones here. Okay. Let me just say to the residents of District A, it has been an honor and a privilege over the last 8 years to have been able to serve you. Like I told people, ask me some questions about now that I'm leaving office. But as I say, this council office and the mayor's office is bigger than any particular individual. It's higher than me. It's about the city and the institution and city government. After the 8 years, I leave with my head held high, my integrity, my dignity, and I think that I found District 8 better today than it was 8 years ago. Over the 8 years, I can name off the different projects that we've done, and I'll name a few. I'm not running for re-election, so it doesn't really matter. But just over the 8 years, we've done Spooner, Elm, Benfrock, Witter, Shaver, Maine, Southmore, Thomas, Harris. We've done more water lines and more sewer lines than any other district in Pasadena. We've added 2 new splash pads to two neighborhood parks in District A. Speed bumps in different areas in District A. And as we leave office, we're about to begin an $800,000 project on West Lane. And also, let's see here, lost my notes here. And we're also about to do Sunset Park, the pool. That's actually a CDBG project, and that's another $450,000 project for District A. So as you see, often you read the different Houston Chronicle and different stories about work not being done in North Pasadena and the work not being done in District A. I'll be the first to say that we could have done more, no doubt. We could have done more, but to address all the problems in District A alone would probably cost about $100 million easily. But when you look back in 8 years, we did more than any other district by far, no doubt. And so when you read about nothing gets done in District A, that's just not true. Anybody that drives around, I always encourage people, go drive around the district. Before you read something or before you hear people gossip about how nothing's being done, go drive the streets and you'll witness yourself what's actually being done in Pasadena. Of course, it's not enough, and I'll be the first to tell you it's not enough. And hopefully the next administration will continue to address that. With that being said, it's been an honor to serve District A and the residents in Pasadena, also city employees. I can't tell you how many calls and emails and just different contacts that I made with people. And one of the most important things and proud things that I'm proud of is the city employees. You're the ones that do the work. It isn't me. I get a phone call from a resident that wants me to address a particular issue, but it's the city employees that go out there and do the work. And over the years, I've built a relationship with those city employees that I can call them, and they'll definitely go out there and take care of it. And without them, I wouldn't look as good as I sometimes do. But they've taken care of me. And when I got elected, I said 2 things that I was going to do. I was going to take care of the residents of District A, and I was going to take care of the city employees. And with the help of the mayor over the last 8 years, some initiatives that I took on my own, it wasn't something that another council member proposed to me, but that I took alone, is we got better vacation for city employees. We went from 5 weeks to 6 weeks. We ended up giving city employees a cost of living pretty much, I think 5 out of the 8 years that I was on council. We ended up changing the sick leave policy for city employees. And we actually, last year, I went to the mayor and asked him if we can increase tuition assistance for city employees that want to go back to school and get a college degree or some type of trade. And the mayor worked with me, and we got that through. So city employees, I think that over the 8 years, hopefully I did something to take care of y'all. I appreciate everything you've done for the citizens of Pasadena and helping me out to be successful on council. Mayor, you and I have had some heated battles over the 8 years, but in saying that, I think I leave today a better council member, a better public servant because of that. It isn't easy governing up here, and if you can govern and you can be a council member in Pasadena, you can definitely be an elected official anywhere. But you and I have had our differences, but we have always been able to have that mutual respect for each other and able to talk things through, even though we debate a little bit. But it's been an honor. Like I say, we haven't always agreed eye to eye on certain things, but we've always maintained a respect towards each other. And I do thank you for your service, fellow council members. I do think it's a pleasure working with y'all. We'll see what happens in the future. So with that, I'll pass, Mayor.
Councilmember Lehman.
I just want to thank, first of all, everybody for coming out tonight to the meeting and seeing our new council chambers and new city hall. I'd like to thank Councilman Ibarra, Councilwoman Van Hout, Councilman Morrison for their service. When I got elected 4 years ago, I knew zero about what I was getting into. And with the help of these councilmen and Mayor Isbell, I feel like I've gone through a pretty big learning curve. And mostly what I want to say tonight, just thank all of y'all for your service, and especially Mayor Isbell for his 34 years serving the city of Pasadena. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Bass.
Thank you all very much for coming out. I'm glad we just about filled the gallery. This is our first meeting tonight here in the new chambers. I'm glad some of the folks got here because I was headed to the old chamber. I didn't know we were going to do it tonight, but it's turned out really nice. I've been through one term. This is my second term. I'm auto parts at heart, but public servant second, and I really have enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed working with the folks. We have a bunch of people out here from Preston Trails. I'm going from District E to District G, so I'm going to lose those. So Phil, you're going to be taking over it. Mr. Phil Caton's here tonight. He's going to be taking over that. But I think as a councilman, we need to look at our city as a whole. Doesn't matter if you're just your district. We work right over here on the north side, what I call historic Pasadena, right there off of Old Tar, now Pasadena Boulevard. And people come in and talk to me about it, and I say, let's get it done over here. Wherever it needs to be done, it needs to be done. All citizens of Pasadena are equal. And so that's the way we need to be treated. That's the way we need to treat everybody. And so my office is open to anyone, even if you are not in my district. I'll be glad to help. I can talk with other council people. I'll miss working with Pat. Pat is, I don't know, Ms. Van Hout is the most detailed person I think that I've ever worked with. I don't know, you might have to help us correct some of our errors. Mr. Morrison over there, gonna miss you. You're always good for a good laugh, you know, when you're not poking fun at us. And Ronaldo, I've known Ronaldo for some time over there because I've worked over in his district for a long time. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward for a united Pasadena. I'm looking forward for great things to happen to our city. It's a good city. I've lived here all my life, raised our kids here. And I want to thank this gentleman right here for putting his hat in the ring, Mr. Wagner. He's going to be our next mayor. I think he's going to be a great mayor. He leads with his heart, and he's got a good head on his shoulders too. So, but most of all, Mr. Johnny Isabel, you've done a lot for the city, and I just want to thank you very much for being mayor and serving us for 34 years. Thank you very much.
Councilmember Wagner.
Thank you, Mayor.
Is your microphone on? Yeah,
It's on. Yeah, it's on. Thank you. It's been my great honor to serve District F. I'm going to enjoy my retirement from city government as a councilman member. It'll be a short retirement, but it's a retirement that we worked hard for. I'll be very honored to serve you as your next mayor. Thank you. Kerry Bass nailed it. I'm all about uniting this city as one. My administration will be for all citizens of this great city. We will work together we will come up with solutions together. But I'm going to hold everybody accountable to make this happen. We can't do this alone up here. We need more involvement with the citizens of our great city. And I'm going to give a pledge to y'all to work with us, because together we can make Pasadena all it can be. Mayor, it's my pleasure to work with you and the rest of this council. Y'all have been great to me. Y'all have taught me a lot. I rely on you, Mayor, as I take over. I hope I'll be able to call you at any given time for wisdom I need. And citizens, again, please, let's work together. We're here to unite, not divide. And with that, God bless y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Councilmember Pat Van Hout.
Well, we haven't had any normal announcements tonight. I didn't even write down the Fourth Fest because I figured somebody would have covered that already. But of course, there will be fireworks out at the Convention Center on July 4th. And there will not be a council meeting on July 4th. That's getting bumped to the 5th. So you can come to that on a Wednesday for a change. We currently have Tropical Storm Cindy out in the Gulf. It's been upgraded and has a name, so keep an eye on that. And when I looked up that, I also ran across something. Summer begins here today at 11:24 p.m. That's on Tuesday. But because of time zones on the East Coast, it begins at 12:24 a.m. on Wednesday. So if you have friends on the East Coast, you can tell them that summer started here a day earlier than it did for them. I've really enjoyed being on council. Sometimes it's frustrating, but I really like trying to help people with things, and people keep asking me what I'm going to do. I'm still going to be around. I'll just be sitting out there instead of here, keeping an eye on what the rest of y'all are doing. And if there's anything you need help with, please call me.
Councilmember Darrell Morrison.
Thank you. First thing I'd like to say is congratulations to the Deer Park baseball team, state champs. Let's hear it for them. What do you say? I mean, what a special achievement that was. I mean, congratulations to the coaches, to those players, especially those families. I mean, that's something they're going to remember for a long time from now. But again, congratulations to Deer Park there. And for the last 8 years, I've enjoyed working with the city in this part. And, you know, I've met some of the employees I knew before I got here, but there's 1,000 of them, so I don't know them all. But I got to meet several new ones. And with the council members up here that I've worked with the last 8 years, some I knew, some I didn't. And what I'm proud to say now that I now call a lot of them friends. So thank you all, my colleagues here, and also those city employees. Keep up the good work. And Mayor, I've enjoyed working with you over the last 8 years. Matter of fact, I remember when we first started, you had to bring up something about trash cans versus trash bags. Why in the world did you bring that up? But it was a pleasure. I mean, and then what we've gone on from there, I really like the Fairmont, adding that third lane, that inside lane, and the U-turn, left turn lanes, you know, in front of those lights. That really helped the traffic through there. And Mayor, again, your handprint is all over this city, not just in the last 8 years, but those last 34 years. A lot of people have talked about that, and even the ceremony before this as well. But, I mean, as far as part of that lasting handprint is this new City Hall facility. Do y'all like this? Is this nice? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's really nice. Without question. But, Mayor, thanks for all you've done, and it is a lasting handprint on this community, without questions. And as far as District H, I've got to do 2 District H's in my short time here, but the District H, we have Mr. Thomas Schoenbein. You're in very capable hands beyond this. Please stand up, Mr. Schoenbein. Let's give him a round of applause. He is looking so forward to serving the citizens of District H. He asked me to give out his home phone number. So, I'll hold off on that part then. Okay. But no, I think Thomas is going to do a great job for District H. And congratulations to Mayor-elect Jeff Wagner. And I see his wife out here. Jenny, please stand up. We got to get her on national TV as well. Congratulations to you. But best wishes to you and your new council and your new administration. And if you need any service or assistance from me, I'm a phone call away. Matter of fact, I will even volunteer for something right now. I'm ready to take routine site inspections at the Pasadena Municipal Golf Course at any time. Okay, I will keep an eye on that one for you. But no, Jeff, congratulations to you and best wishes in your new administration.
All right, before I talk, I don't want to forget this. If I would entertain a motion now to call a council meeting for July the 5th, pre-council 9:30 a.m. and council meeting at 10. Need a motion by Councilmember Bass,
Second.
second by Councilmember Lehman. And is there any discussion on the motion? All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Okay, how many of you were at the reception earlier?
Yay, it was great.
Well, there wasn't that many of you here that were at the reception, so I'm going to give my speech again. I think it's worth saying I appreciate everything that the council members have set up here. We have had some differences, but I think we all have had the same goal in mind, to improve our city that we live in. But as most of you know, this will be my last council meeting as mayor, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you, the voters of Pasadena, and tell you what an honor it has been to serve, and for you allowing me to sit in the mayor's chair for, good gracious, 6, 7 terms now. Together, you know, we've accomplished many, many things. I guess just since I came back in office in 2007, the amount of projects that has been done has really been amazing. We spent more than $200 million on streets, drainage, sidewalks, water lines, water treatment, and parks. The crime rate has continued to drop steadily year after year, and the police department continues to create innovative new programs to help fight crime and make us all safer. Our volunteer fire department, you just can't say enough about our volunteer fire department that's trying to protect your property and your lives all over the city. And their response times has also been as fast as any full-time department in other cities. We've built new playgrounds, parks, splash pads, water parks, together with the county, and we transformed one of the most notoriously flood-prone apartment projects over off of Spencer Highway into a beautiful new park and dog park. Our new pet adoption center, if any of you haven't seen it, it's beautiful, is now open, and we're saving more lives, more animals every day. And I remember a quote that I was told that you can judge the heart of a person by their treatment of animals. And I think that's so true. And that's all happened in just the last 10 years. When I look back, my gosh, council, I marvel at all the changes we've seen in this great city. And it has really been amazing. I think everybody up here would agree with that. We've seen businesses, among many of them, locate here, and the businesses that started here have contributed, and they've flourished and expanded, and billions of dollars of new businesses have come here over the years. And world leaders, when you look at our industry complex out here, world leaders in all areas of industry call Pasadena home, and we're proud of that. You know, it's really incredible that I've been honored to have been part of, with this council, all this. My family's grown up here. I own my own business. It grew up here. This is where my life is, in Pasadena. I love this city and I love the people who live here, and I'm proud to call it home in Pasadena. To all those people who have been a part of my time here, thank you very much. The city employees, I couldn't have asked for a better team of people to surround ourselves with. I'll be home later, dear. Your hard work and dedication for these employees is just phenomenal, and they make the difference in a lot of our lives here. The city council members who are here now and who have served before, and Ronaldo and everybody, I appreciate your comments, and you're exactly right. I think we all have the same goal in mind here. I think we've accomplished many things, many things together in the city. I appreciate your service to your community, also to our community. To the Chamber of Commerce that was here today, they've always promoted our city, and they're a valuable resource for our business community. And to the people of Pasadena, well, you know, I really can't thank you enough for honoring me time and time again to be elected, not only as council, but to mayor. And last but not least, I want to thank my family for being involved in politics. It's not always the easiest thing. And the family sometimes in politics might even be hit harder. My wife, Jeannie, I want to thank her, my kids, my family, for the huge support they've always given me throughout the years. And I'm grateful to them every day. When I leave office, I've spent 34 years either as a council member or as your mayor. There have been good times, and there's been some bumps in the road, but more good memories than I can count. 34 years of my life, and it's been for the city of Pasadena that I love. So thank you again for entrusting this city and its future to me for all these years, and I thank you for that, and it's been an honor and it's been a privilege. I'm going to leave you with this one quote. What you are is God's gift to you. What you do with yourself is your gift back to God. So if you remember that, thank you very much, and God bless America, and thank you for allowing me to serve. Well, thank you. Good job. We still have some business to conduct here. It's my pleasure, but thank you all for that. I would like to pass the gavel here to our new mayor-elect. And also, I would like to pass the real gavel. For the council meetings. You didn't know that was coming. No. But also to Jeff Wagner again for District F. A very nice plaque for to hang on his wall in the new mayor's office here. And Councilmember Pat Van Hout. Thank you for your service too. Carol Morris, you've got a long walk. Get up to your bridge. Thank you for your service. And Councilmember Ronaldo Yubera. Okay. Council, I think that's
Wait a minute, we got one more
Mayor,
thing.
one more, if council can come up here together. Mayor, just to be on behalf of this council, we just
oh,
you need
nice.
one more thing in your office.
Yeah,
Thanks for your years of service.
Misspelled my name, but other than that. No, I'm serious. No, thank y'all very much, guys. Thank y'all. That's very nice. Well, goodness. So anyway, I think that finishes us off. We stand adjourned. Thank y'all.